Hi, boys and girls. Please put your name at the top of your paper. Now, I don't have my pencil, so I'm writing with my fingers, so it's going to look a little silly, but we'll get it done. Okay, today we're going to be talking about how our numbers change when we add a 10 to a two-digit number. So, on the first side of our paper, we're going to be counting the tens and then adding a 10. And then on the back side, you're going to practice adding the tens together, and I'm going to show you a strategy. So let's count the first number. We have 10, 20, and then we have 8 ones. So if I have 2 tens and 8 ones, I have 28. So let's write 28 in the first bubble. Then I just have a 10. So if I were to count all of the tens that you see, how many sticks of 10 do you have? You have 3. And the ones don't change. We just keep it as 8. So 28 plus 10 equals 38. Okay, so on the next problem, how many sticks of 10 do you have at the first? We have 3, so we have the number 30. Then we just have 1 stick of 10, so that equals 10. So if I add 3 plus 1, I have 4, right? And then I just put the 0 there. So 30 plus 10 is 40. All right, the next number has 1 10 and 6 1, so it's 16. And then there's just 1 stick of 10. So now how many sticks of 10 do I have? I have 2. And then I have 6 ones. Oops, sorry, it's hard to write with my finger. So 16 plus 10 is 26. Okay, looking at the next problem, how many sticks of 10? Why don't you count those? How many are there? There's 5 tens and 3 ones. Then I have another stick of 10. So what's 5 plus 1? It's 6, and then the ones don't change, so I just have 3. Okay, we have 2 more on this side. Now we have quite a lot of tens, so count those tens. There's 6 tens and 4 ones, so we have the number 64, plus 1 stick of 10 is 10. So if I have 6 tens and 1 1, I have 7 plus 4. Okay, so 64 plus 10 is 74. And our last problem with counting tens, we have 4 tens, so put 4, and 7 ones, plus 1 more 10 is 57. Hopefully you're seeing that pattern that if I'm adding the tens, the ones don't change. Okay, on the back side, we have some flowers. So we're going to do some together, and then I want you to try some on your own. Okay, so the trick to this is I just pretend like there's an invisible line that goes right here. Then I just add the zeros. They stay the same, so it's 0. And then 1 plus 6, what's that? 7. So 10 plus 60 is just 7. So boys and girls, look at 30 plus 30. 3 plus 3, we know that because that's doubles. What is that? It's 6. And then we just put the zeros down. It's just 60. Okay? 4 plus 2, what's 4 plus 2? We have 6 again with the 0, so 20 plus 40 is 60. See, we just think it's like super hard when we see those big 2-digit numbers, but then when we think about it, it's just adding numbers to 10, really, which we've been doing since the first week of school. So 7 plus 1, what's 7 plus 1? It's 8, so I put 8 and then a 0. So it's 80. Now I want you to think what 4 plus 5 is. If 4 plus 4 is 8, one more is, yeah, it's 9. And then a 0. Okay, we're going to do one more row together, and then I want you to try the last 2 rows on your own. So 8 plus 1, that's a super easy one. It's just 9. And I put the zeros. So 80 plus 10 is 90. 5 plus 3. So catch 5 and count up 3. What's that one? It's 8. So 50 plus 30 is 80. Can you hear my kitty? She's wanting to do math with us today too. Except she can't tell me the answer because all she does is meow. See? Okay, 2 plus 2, we know that. That's super easy. It's 4. We'll bring the 0. The answer is 40. 5 plus 1 is 6. And then 0. So the answer is 60. This next one's pretty easy because it's just plus 0. So the answer stays the same. So 50 plus 0 is 50. All right, boys and girls, the last 2 rows I want you to do for you do. So try those last 2 rows on your own and then turn your paper into your teacher to make sure that the answers are correct, which I'm sure they will be because you're experts. So good job today.